Hi everyone, my name's Caitlin. This is my presentation, Save a Life, the Heimlich Maneuver. It is May 9, 2021, and this is my informative speech. Have you ever been in the position where someone was choking and you didn't have a clue on how to help? Did you know each year many children and adults are treated in hospital emergency departments for choking-related incidences? Well, today you are in luck because I'll be discussing how to perform the Heimlich Maneuver. This is a rapid first aid procedure to treat choking due to an upper airway obstruction caused by a foreign object or even food. You'll never have to be in the position again where you simply don't know what to do. I'll be showing you the steps on how to perform the Heimlich Maneuver based on the research I have done and the classes I have taken in the past. In showing my audience how to perform the Heimlich Maneuver, I'll discuss the following: checking the victim for signs of choking, making sure you're in the correct position, and making a fist to begin 6 to 10 abdominal thrusts until the blockage has been dislodged. According to the American College of Emergency Physicians, the online web article Choking / the Heimlich Maneuver, retrieved on April 24, 2021, choking is signaled by an inability to speak, cough, or breathe, and may result in loss of consciousness and even death. Choking can also be signaled by the face being a bright red or blue color and by a wheezing sound when trying to breathe. According to the American College of Emergency Physicians 2021 in the web article Choking / the Heimlich Maneuver, there are many ways to check if the victim is unable to breathe. In order to check if the victim has a mild airway obstruction or severe airway obstruction, you should ask, "Are you choking?" If the person cannot speak, cough, or breathe, interfere immediately. If the person can speak, cough, and breathe, make sure you do not interfere. Now that I have discussed how to check if the victim is choking, I will be discussing how to make sure you are in the proper position. Second, you will need to begin making sure you are in the correct position to perform the Heimlich Maneuver. First, you will want to stand behind the victim. After doing so, place one foot slightly in front of the other for helpful balance. Always make sure that you have a great sense of balance and do not fall, as this is a critical part of the Heimlich Maneuver. Next, you will want to wrap your arms around the waist of the victim and bend them slightly forward at their waist. This ensures that you will be able to force the lodged object out instead of causing further damage, such as internal organ injury or even a rib fracture. According to the Mayo Clinic staff in the online web article Choking First Aid, accessed on April 24, 2021, stand to the side and just behind a choking adult. For a child, kneel down behind them. Place one arm across the person's chest for support. Bend the person over at the waist so the upper body is parallel with the ground. There are videos and pictures that are available online that shows you the proper position for your body and even for the victim. Once you ensure that you have your body in the right position, you are going to want to make a fist with one hand and position it slightly above the victim's navel. This can sometimes be difficult, especially if there's a lot of commotion going on around you, but try to remember this is important in helping people. After you ensure that you have a fist directly above the navel, you are going to want to grasp the fist with your other hand and press hard into the abdomen with a quick upward abdominal thrust. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine and the online web article Choking and the Heimlich Maneuver, accessed on April 24, 2021, you are going to want to pull the clenched fist sharply and directly backward and upward under the ribcage 6 to 10 times quickly. Continue this uninterrupted until the obstruction is dislodged or until advanced life support is available. Now that I have discussed how to perform the Heimlich Maneuver on an adult, I will discuss how to perform the Heimlich Maneuver on a child under the age of 1. Finally, let's talk about performing this life-saving procedure on an infant. The first step is checking the infant. The process is the same as checking an adult victim. Once you have figured out if choking is significantly present, you are going to want to hold the infant face down with their head slightly lower than their feet. Make sure you are always supporting their jaw and their head with your free hand. Begin by using the heel of your hand to perform up to 5 light blows on their upper back between their shoulder blades. This ensures that you won't be pushing too hard, causing more internal damage. If the object still has not become dislodged from the airway, lay the infant on your arm face up. Make sure to place your fingers on the lower half of the infant's breastbone and give only up to 5 chest compressions with 2 fingers. This process requires patience because babies are extremely small and sensitive. A proper displacement or too strong of a thrust can hurt the infant even more. According to Moss Children's Hospital, in an online article, Choking Rescue Procedure, published on February 26, 2020, if the baby faints, start CPR. If you do rescue breaths, look for an object in the mouth or throat each time the airway is opened during CPR. If you see the object, take it out. But if you do not see the object, do not place your fingers further down the throat to grab it. Keep doing this until the infant is breathing on their own or until extra help has arrived. To conclude, in showing my audience how to perform the Heimlich Maneuver, I have discussed the following steps: checking for signs of choking, making sure you're in the correct position, and making a fist to begin 6 to 10 abdominal thrusts until the blockage has been dislodged. Choking isn't something that should be taken lightly, and in assisting the victim, every second does count. Each year, over 2,500 adults die in the United States because they accidentally inhale their food rather than swallow. The food then begins to block their trachea, making breathing impossible. Death is inevitable unless the food or other foreign object, such as a toy, is displaced from the airway. Everyone should be acknowledged on the rapid first aid procedure called the Heimlich Maneuver because it is important and can save lives. Make sure you do your part.